Hey everyone! Ooh, okay. Voice is a little bit weak today. I guess it's the turn of the season? I don't know. It's been really hot here though. Okay, so I just streamed yesterday and that was for my Hamilton Viz and the performance on that, and then after I did that and I was like feeling victorious. I was like, oh, the changes weren't actually that hard. It was just those two lines. Turns out I was naive and it only like fixed the problem a little bit, and then and now I'm trying to figure out like the full solution. Actually, I couldn't even use that solution. So yeah, I have this solution that like fixes it like a third of the way, and I need to figure out how to do the rest of the way. But yesterday what I realized that it's not fun watching somebody debug. So I think what I'm going to do is figure out the solutions and then just walk through what I did in one of these live streams, which might have been the better thing to do anyways. But hey, you learn. Hey Jerry Moore! Today we're not fixing any visualizations. Today we're gonna keep writing more code. I think yesterday I learned that watching somebody write code is probably more interesting than watching somebody debug code. Although I am on the fence because debugging is a super crucial part of the process, but I think when that visualization is already fully built and it's this like relatively big I guess code base. I mean, it's not big like corporate big or enterprise big, but still, I don't know, 20 plus files or something like that. Nobody's going to be able to like follow me like switching back and forth from different files and all of that. So, but I will do debugging on the projects that I am currently coding and working on, because that's a very important part of the process. Hey, W King IO, thank you. So today what I'm gonna do is so let's see, last time around I'm gonna need this or this. So on Monday the progress I got, Monday was a slight bit frustrating. Another one of those times when things don't go as you were hoping for in coding, where I struggled with this I struggled with this package called YouTube DL, and then it was something to do with like one of their scripts not going off correctly because it was like using a regex that wasn't working, but then I added in a console log and suddenly it was working again. I'm so confused. I still don't know what happened, but I spent like an hour trying to debug that. But finally got it working, downloaded, so here's the current status update. I downloaded all of the relevant tswift videos. Ooh, what is this one? So that would be exciting. And today what we're gonna do is, let's see, take these videos, or take one of these videos to start with, take a screenshot at every single, actually I think for the ones with the subtitles, also these I think I need to just yeah, so I think take the ones with subtitles, which I think today I wanted to do You Belong With Me, and screenshot it at every point that there's some sort of dialogue or some sort of lyric. So this is what a subtitle file looks like. So it's pretty straightforward. It's got the, I think this is like milliseconds. Yes, milliseconds makes sense. So it's like hour, minute, second, millisecond. And then it will just have whatever the caption is supposed to show up. And yeah, so I think I'm going to use this to kind of figure out the exact millisecond at which I should take my screenshot, and then I'll take a screenshot with this thing called Fluent FM MPEG, which I downloaded last time around. Actually, to get the seconds from this, I'm going to use something. So I think VTT to JSON or something like that, just because I don't want to like write my own parser for this, and there's already something that exists that literally you just pass in the file, and is it this one? Or maybe it's this one. Wow, they look exactly the same. And then I tried to use the ones with like more people that use it. Okay. So yeah, so I think it might be this one, and then you pass in, you pass this in as a string, and then this should come out as JSON, and that way I think it will give me, we'll see what it gives me, but that way I don't have to write like a parser for this, because that takes brain power. Okay, so npm install this, install save today. Oh, and then earlier I downloaded ImageMagick so that once I take a screenshot, I can resize it to like, I don't know, 200 pixels. 200 pixels is a good size, 200 or 300 pixels. And W King says, debugging is in that fun gray area between junior and experienced devs. Yeah. I remember when I first started out coding, and then I remember there was like this one time when I went to my TA at the time, GSI graduate student instructor, at one time, and then it was this like bug that I had been trying to figure out for like hours, and she saw it and she like fixed it in like seconds, and I was like, oh my god, how do you do that? Because I was like, wow, you're so much more intelligent than I am. She's like, no, this just comes with practice, like years and years of practice, and like, you know, going through the motions, and you eventually you figure out, like, you can like kind of pinpoint where the problem is, and then she was right. So it just takes practice and kind of seeing all the different kinds of bugs, and yeah. So npm install, I'm gonna save it to save dev dependency, and there's another one. So once we take the screenshot and then resize it down to something smaller, maybe 250 pixels, I'm going to try this npm package or node package, where it takes in the image and gives me back the RGB, or what I think it should give me back the RGB, and that way I can run it through the clustering code that I've already written. So this cluster code, so that I can get the most common colors out of those images and then save them to a file. But I don't think I'll get that far today. I think all I'm going to get to is screenshot and resize the image. Hopefully. Have an hour to do so. Okay, cool. So today I'm gonna do Tay scripts. So today this script is for take screenshot.js. Did I finish downloading? Cool. Okay, so this one has me using const. I still haven't read up on ES 2016 or whatever the ES version we are on now. So I still don't know when to use const and when to use let, other than the fact that a const is supposed to be constant, but then there's some like weird little details in there that I don't fully understand. So I'm gonna do this and get yelled at. So this is, let's see, VTT string is equal to Oh, I need to get my file. So var files, require fs. So here I do read file sync. Hey, Cher. Oh, var is for when you need hoisting. Const is when the variable will not be reassigned and not hoisted. See, that's what okay. Actually, so for some reason, I thought const was like for constants, like variables. I don't know. I think when I first got explained it, like I was really confused. But const, so wait, then what are lets for? Because then here I'm supposed to use let. Ooh, this is great. I'm learning. Thank you, Cher. Let if the variable will be reassigned and not hoisted. So, but usually I don't want hoisting, right? Like, in what scenario do I legitimately want something to be hoisted? I feel like that's like very, very rare. But thank you so much because you've just had me learn. Thank you so much also for joining today, Cher. I'm very happy when you join. Okay, so in scripts, wait, no. In videos, and oh, so today I guess, so let reassign. Can it be reassigned? Ooh, this is a lot of thinking. Yeah, no. So, video ID shouldn't, no, will get reassigned eventually. Not this time around, but when I go and loop through every single video, it will get reassigned. So W King says let and const are both block scoped. You don't really need hoisting. Thank you. This is super helpful. Thank you. Cher says you can want hoisting if you want something assigned in a block scope for visual purposes, but it needs to be used earlier. Interesting. But I feel like that's pretty rare for me. But this is really helpful because then I can start thinking this way. Thank you so much for making my code better. So video ID is the one for you belong with me. Excuse me. So let me get that one. This is you belong with me. I'm extremely tone deaf, if you can't tell. Video ID plus, and then so it was it's .n.vtt, I think. Yeah, so it's on the videos, and then the ID .n.vtt. I hope you go smoothly today. So VTT to JSON, and the string then result, and console log the result. Oh, somebody showed me debugging. It was a Paul Irish video for debugging on Monday. I still haven't watched that I need to watch. Okay, so node scripts take screenshot JS unhandled promise rejection. That split is not a function. Unhandled promise rejections are deprecated. In the future, promise rejections that are not handled will terminate the Node.js process. Sigh. Zero releases issues, 3 issues. That sucks. VTT string dot split. So this is definitely something in their code. Convert VTT to JSON. So that's where they use it. Cher says about hoisting, I think, is pretty uncommon unless you're writing really complicated procedures that are dependent on each other. Ooh, thank you. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. W King says, most people I have heard opinions from say go constant in every case and then only change to let when you actually try to reassign. And the same for var in the scenario that Cher mentioned. Yeah, it is like we now have progressive variable assignment. Ah, I think I got that. That's really great advice. Thank you. Okay, now to figure out the fact that it's not a function. So let's see what's happening here. Split. Return new promise. So it's saying unhandled promise rejections are deprecated. Okay, I don't really use promises. So what is unhandled promise rejection? New promise if some var is equal to else. Okay, so where does the sum var go? Wait, origin of the error lies in the fact that each and every promise is expected to handle promise rejection. Okay, so then it just doesn't catch. So if that's the case, I just need to have a dot catch somewhere in here. So let me try opening this. Okay. Okay, I need a try catch. Thank you. So this was VTT. I feel like this is slowly turning into Shirley debugs a node package these 2 days. Where's my VTT? Okay, VTT to JSON, index.js. Okay. And then, so this needs to be happening. Okay, so it needs to basically so is it just that if it comes back as reject, so promise try catch reject dot catch, do I do dot catch and then this one's not saying dot catch? Oh, but I can chain a dot catch. I'm also very confused as to, so this is the code in here. And is this all, this is, oh wait, so it has resolve. Where does time string, I'm so confused as to where each block ends. This ends. Okay. Is the resolve within this or? So okay, so this is, okay, so this is here. This is this block. So everything is in this block. Oops. And then if this is mapped to that, why hasn't it? Okay, so it's hot today. I'm throwing errors. You need to catch in your VTT call. It should be like dot then dot catch handle. Okay, so it should just be I make a promise. So I make a promise, resolve reject using catch method. Okay, so this is resolve. Okay, so he's basically, this person is basically putting all of his code in here. So then, why didn't they put their code in the dot then? But either way, okay, so I do a dot catch, so I chain it on here and I do a dot catch, error, console.log error, and they're exporting the function. Oh, okay. So the fact that I chained this should work, right? So they're exporting this whole promise. Okay. So they're exporting this whole promise, which means that if I chain the dot catch, it should still be executing the code in here unless there's some error. And I think as to what? You are calling the function, so the change should be on your call. Oh, thank you so much, Cher. Thank you. I see. Thank you. You put the catch inside of their promise. Oh my god. This is so helpful. You are calling the function, so the change should be on your call. You put the catch inside of their promise. Okay. So, inside, so basically, so in here somewhere, I should be like, if this happens, then, so it's kind of like what this person was saying, like reject if something else reject, but I don't think I need that from. Do I need to put something in theirs to work? Like if I just chain a catch on my end, would that work? So now VTT string.split is not a function. I am passing in a string, right? So, Thorkel, I'm pretty sure I should be passing in a string because it says to pass in a VTT string. Okay. So, well, so I think whether or not they're rejecting properly, so if I say reject, yeah, I don't think they're rejecting, because they only have this resolve. So yeah, I just did a search for reject and I don't think they're rejecting. Oh, thank you so much. As a buffer, yes, you're absolutely right. Thank you. So then I should pass an UTF-8, right? I can't tell. Yeah. Okay, so console.log VTT string. So now this should be a string. Yay! Thank you so much. Thank you so much for helping me debug. And putting up with my complete inadequacy when it comes to anything but data viz. Okay, so we got it, yes! And actually, they also even give me words. What? Why do you give me words? What are these objects? Let me loop through you. But this is awesome. So it gives me the milliseconds at which the particular lyric started and ended. So what I have to do is, well, first of all, I kind of want to filter out any of them that are just this little musical note thing. Shira says, it's okay, I know you'll be there to help me when I need it. You betcha. Just ask me any question that's related to database, because that's the only thing that I can answer. For now. I'm hoping to learn more. Okay, so I think I want to filter out anything that has to do with, so cool. Okay, now go through each of them. I wonder if I can just take screenshot now. Okay, so here. Okay. I don't remember how to use you. Uh-oh. Okay. So the part where I take a screenshot. Ooh, there we go. Ooh. Okay, so path to file, output a screenshot. Wait, but I need to be able to say what time I take it. This is where I go back and look at my old projects to see how I did it then. I think it was in data, and I think I have something that's take screenshots. Screenshot videos, yay! Okay, FM MPEG. Ooh, see, I use VTT to JSON then too. Screenshot by subtitle. I keep wondering, why am I not just using my old code? Screenshot by subtitle. Okay, read file sync times. Okay, so I'm here saying, oh, here's where I output directory. If a directory doesn't exist, make it. And then I take FMMPEG and then on file names. Oh, okay. So we'll generate that on end. What's going on? So console log, screenshot taken. Oh, I see. So this is what happens. And so here I say if I finish taking the screenshot, then just recurs to the next subtitle URL. Okay, and screenshot. Ooh, okay, screenshot, and I can pass in timestamp and the file name and the folder output. Cool, pretty straightforward, hopefully. Yes, okay. So all I have to do is loop through. Why am I not using this? Where do I use VTT? Oh, I don't use VTT to JSON at all. Okay. So here, times, where's the, oh, wait, I can pass in an array? Timestamp. Cool. Time marks or timestamps specifies an array of timestamps and timestamps in the video where thumbnails should be taken. Each timestamp is there. Oh my god, I can specify size. I don't need graphic magic at all. Why did I do this? Cher says, I'm wanting to put database into my new site, so no worries. That's exactly what it's about, lol. Awesome. Let me know. You know where to find me. Okay. Yeah, I don't need graphics magic. Cool. That's awesome. Oh my god, I can even just, okay. And that's freaking awesome. That's really freaking awesome. So, okay. That's why I didn't use VTT to JSON. Because I figured out, I see. so timestamps, let me see what format timestamps need to be. Be a number in seconds. I see. Another reason why I didn't use VTT to JSON. That's okay. I think what I can do this time around is well, let's see how many screenshots we're gonna end up taking. So console.log result.length 47. It's not very many screenshots. No, I think that's good. Okay, so yeah, because that's a good amount. Okay. In that case, I guess what I want to do var timestamps is equal to map const is equal to require load dash map result caption. So I just want to take the average of the start and end time and output that in seconds, which should just be divided by 1,000 because these should be in milliseconds. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Caption dot end minus caption dot start divide by 2. No. Actually, I should just do divide by 2,000, shouldn't I? 2,000 console.log timestamps. That doesn't seem right, does it? So it gives me back so that's a minute, 3 minutes. Plus, I want plus. Duh. Okay, that seems much better. And just to double check, 216.333 divided by 60. Oh, we can't do that here. 216.333 divided by 60, 3.6, 3 minutes 60 seconds. That doesn't sound right either. No, that does sound right. That does sound right. Okay. So that works. 212 by 133 divided by 60. Okay, so 9.53 minus 3 times 60. 32 seconds. Yes, that sounds that doesn't sound quite right. Okay, I'm gonna take screenshots. Frank K98 says, "What's a color viz?" That's just something I made up. Where I'm making a data viz of the colors in Taylor Swift's music videos. That's it. Okay. 2.6. Actually, let me just see from the beginning. 2.633. Why is there two 2.633s? Okay. Console.log caption.start caption.end. Then middle is equal to caption.start plus caption.end divide by 2. So that's middle. Okay. 800 466. Why is there two 800 466s? That doesn't seem right. And then there's 716s, so that's at least correct. Why is there two of them at the beginning? Okay, part. So also give me the part. Caption.part. Oh, what? Weird. Definitely weird. And it's missing a "you belong with me" at the end. Definitely weird. Huh. Why are you missing the last one? That's not cool. That's definitely not cool. Okay, I'm gonna for now just take out the ones that don't have words in them. Take out the lines without words. So, okay, return middle divide by 1000. Dot filter and caption. Only take the ones where the part has some sort of words. I'm just gonna say if it's so it has to have words and it can't be. Actually, I kind of want to take that music note. So let's see what happens here. Seriously weird that it doesn't have the last one. But okay. Either way, let me go forward with it. So these are the timestamps. So now I should be able to take a screenshot using Fluent FM MPEG. Const FM MPEG is equal to require Fluent FM MPEG. And in here, I should be able to pass in, let's see, screenshots. Okay. I'm going to start a directory called screenshots. Make directory screenshots. And then, so basically what I was doing here, which is basically, so here get timestamp out of caption file, and take the average of start and end of each caption. And then here, let's see. And actually, I probably also want to do a file. Okay, so this one is create a directory for each video. So this one's video ID. And then finally, do this part, which is so in videos, I should have, this should be videos, yes, videos, video ID, and they should have all been MP4s. Yes, video ID and MP4 file names. We'll generate blah 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 files, and then end. This is screenshots taken, and then let me not worry about this part just yet. So timestamps, I already have that. File name will be blah 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 at blah seconds. I wonder if it's okay with the fact that I'm giving it. Okay, and output directory. And actually, at the end, I think what I want to do is I feel like I should write a JSON file to map each of those file names. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So that means, so the reason why, so I want to basically map my captions to my file names, so that later on when I have the colors, I can just, yeah, so later on I can just put the colors into that JSON file that also has the lyrics already in there. Yes, okay. So timestamps, and which means timestamps, actually let me do it like this. Okay, so let me call this captions, and yum, 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 yum. It's hard to think. And caption, let me just call this caption dot part, and then timestamps is just getting timestamps out of, actually maybe I want start and end also. I should want start and end. Start end is equal to caption. Actually, if that's the case, I should just do part also. Start, take start and end and divide by 2. Oh, actually no, I need to divide by 2000. So start, middle, end, and then part, and then let me console, or let me comment you guys out for a bit, and then just make sure that this is what I want. Console log, and then console log the timestamps. So that way later on it's easy to, oops, it's easy to map my colors from each of the screenshots to the correct stamp, no, to the correct caption. Okay, because eventually I want to kind of take a look at if there's any color to word correlations. I highly doubt that there are, but it'd be cool. Or just kind of like mapping out the most frequently used words in her songs and mapping that to the colors. That'd be fun too. Actually, I think that'd be really fun. Okay, so node node scripts slash take screenshots. Okay, so I think, oh, actually, I want to, let me not divide that by 2000. Let me instead, so that it can remain in milliseconds, and then let me instead just do caption.middle divide by 1000. And that way I have all of these seconds. I sincerely hope that FMMPEG is okay with the decimal points. Okay. So now what I can do is in here, so it will generate those files, but then also map each of the file names to the corresponding caption. So go through each of the captions, caption index, and then object, and then caption dot screenshot is equal to file names I. And for that matter, let me console.log, well actually, and then save that to a file. And I think I have data here. So I think what I want to do is put that into source data, maybe fs.write file sync. Let me just put that into the data file for now. Plus video id plus .json, and then json.stringify captions. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it works. Nope. Unhandle error event. Processor. Okay, so it wants me to handle an error event. And so that's with cannot find FMMPEG. Event throw unhandled error. Okay. Unhandled error event. Cannot find FMMPEG. Ooh, hi Daniel. Okay, so when I was doing that, I mean, I loaded console FMMPEG correctly, right? I've loaded FMMPEG correctly. Yes. Okay, let me try and take a look at, so on error. So I just need to handle an error, right? I think that's what that means. On file names. So screenshots on Merge to file, that's not what I want. Screenshots, options, directory name. So, actually, I don't know why, but it wants me to do it at the very beginning. Oh, size, 320x240. And then on file names, on end, screenshots. I guess you want me to do an on air too? Dot on air. And error console.log error. Error.message. Sure. I just realized I have not committed any of these changes. Okay. Let's see. We'll generate 46 files. Error. Cannot find FM MPEG. That's great. That's very great. Oh my god. What do you mean you cannot find FM MPEG? Well, I'm glad at least this worked out. Except it wasn't generated. Error, cannot find FM MPEG. Oh! Like, I haven't downloaded it? That makes sense. Make sure you wait, I thought I made sure I had it. I guess not. I guess I didn't. Download. Git clone. Get the sources. Static builds. Sure. Sure, static builds. 64-bit and above. So can I just like brew install FM MPEG or something like that? Yeah, okay. I thought that would be an option. No, it's not an option? Whoa. What does all of this mean? Okay, I'm just gonna brew install FM MPEG. Yeah, I always forget. I always forget that to use these node packages that rely on something else, I need to go install something else. And it's like kind of confusing because like some of these node packages will just go and install it for you, but then some of them are like, oh, you need to install it beforehand, but then like it just like, but then it kind of just says it up here, which is great that it says it, but then like because I just skimmed these things, I just like scroll right past it, and I'm like, what do you mean cannot find FM MPEG? This should hopefully work. Are you working? Are you working? Are you working? Yes! Screenshots taken! Oh my god, yes! Oh, is it compressed incorrectly? Oh, it is compressed incorrectly because it's not supposed to be 320 by 240. I wonder if I just tell it 320, it would know to scale it correctly. But I think that's a good size. 320 is a good size. Yes, I agree with myself. 320 is a good size. So let's see what happens. Nope. Oh, okay, so... Okay. So 320 by 240 is not a good size. Let me see what happens if I don't give it a size. Huh? It's taking a lot longer. Oh, that's right, because that's why YouTube videos, they give you like that little black border, because I guess, what are our usual video sizes or dimensions? So actually, if I take a look here, the dimensions are 640 by 360. Okay, I can't do that math in my head. So if I wanted to go to 360 divided by 640 times 360, so that's 202.5 apparently. Oh no, I wanted it to go to 320. Okay. So 320, 640, oops, 320 divided by 640 times, oh, that's why it's 320. I'm so stupid. So it wants to go to 180. Okay. Times 180. 180 is half of 360, right? My math is just that bad these days. Ever since I started using computers and calculators, my mental math is really, really bad. Okay, so I'm gonna retake it and get it down to the 320, or 320 by 160, 180. Yes, that was so much faster. Beautiful! Oh my god, oh my god, I have screenshots. I have screenshots. I'm way too excited about this. Oh man. This is like a decade ago. Okay, so for wait, half of 360 is 180. Isn't it? Half of 360 is 180. Okay. I'm so happy right now. I have taken screenshots. Thank you. I need validation that my mental math is not that bad, that I can at least divide things by 2. There was like one time it was really embarrassing, and then like I was trying to take 10% of like something that's like a few thousand or something, and then I I was trying to take 1% of like a few, like 3,000 or whatever, and I was like, 300? Oh my god, that's a lot. And my friend was like, are you fucking kidding me, Shirley? And I'm like, no, that's a lot. And he's like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm very stupid. Very, very stupid. Okay, so I'm gonna ignore all the screenshots so that I can commit this. Screenshots. Cool. Git ignore screenshots. And then I also add VTT to JSON. And then add you belong with me did caption and screenshot data. Script to take screenshot for one video. Oh, rename. I'll leave that for later. Cool. Okay, so unfortunately my hour is up. Although I did want to then go ahead and get the colors out of these. I'm like irrationally excited to see the color palettes. She has a lot of like sepia tone, like lower saturation, I thought she would have like more pastel-y colors. Huh, okay. Thank you, Thurkle. You like totally threw me off. You were like, it's half of 360 is 160. You probably were, you were definitely thinking 320. My bad. Yeah, I was like trying to go from 640 to 320 and then from 360 to 180. Yeah. Math. The saddest part is I used to be really good at math in school. Okay, so the next steps is to take each of these screenshots and then get the colors out of them. Yes, so I guess I'll save that for next time. I'm hoping to do like 2 hours on Sunday morning. Yeah, that's my hope. Okay, thank you so much for joining. And then I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you, Cher. Cher says, your brain can't hold on to what you don't use in the conscious layer, so don't feel too badly. Thank you. Although I feel like taking 1% of something should be something that I can do consciously. But I was like, I can only take percentages out of 100. That's how far I've fallen these days. Yes, I'm like super excited to see what happens next. And then I'm like, it's getting there. It's getting there. I'm speeding up the development of this because I just realized I'm gonna be like out for 2 weeks. Yeah, about 2 weeks in late October, and then I'll come back right at the beginning of November. And I think I'm trying to target like a November, like, I don't know, whenever her album is released, like I want to target like the few days before that. And I think hers is released early November, so I need to speed this up. And I also don't really know what I want it to look like because getting the data has been taking quite a bit. Yeah, so I need to do the design process after I get the data, which I'm hoping I'll finish this week, and then I can start doing the design next week. And then after that, hopefully the code wouldn't take too long. Okay, bye-bye, thank you!